Hello, everyone, and welcome to Battlefield QuickShot Tournament. Coming at you live with my buddy Tag the Monster, who's going to be helping me out today. Quick wave over to the viewers because they want to see what's going on because we're going into game right now, and I have you covered still. Don't wave yet. Now wave. We're good. We're good. Yeah, there we go. Going to game now, you can probably hear it already because someone was slacking when they decided to be all like, oh, hey, I'm going to make fancy stuff, and I'm going to press the wrong buttons. Yeah, so this is Tag the Monster. He's helping me cast. We're on Refueling Tower. Very interesting choice by this Hunter team with the 10-minute round timer. We have Mr. Dude choosing to go with Meteor Goliath. We saw him play it yesterday. Did you catch those games?
Oh, yeah. Really well played. Like I said, this guy's just a natural-born monster player. He's very good. Knows the math very well. Knows where he wants to go to get the best feeds. And he gets those evos really quick.
Yeah, very quick indeed.
Already got a 4 meet at stage 1. Like, that's
a little ballsy, actually. Maybe he just wanted to slow down a little bit. That way he could take his time with it.
He just wants to get his evo really fast in case he does get domed. That way he can run out and then just evolve.
Or because trap jaws.
That's true, yeah.
So let's take a look at the abilities for stage 1. We have a 1 leap, 1 flame, 1 charge. Balance build for good farming and good brawling in case he gets stuck in a stage 1 dome. Not much to be expected there. Perks will be revealed once the first dome or evolve occurs. For those of you that don't know how we do things, that's what we're waiting on right now. So once that happens, you'll get to know. But let's review the team composition, shall we? We have Meteor Goliath versus Lennox, Rogue Val, Hank, and Jack. Very interesting Hunter picks. How do you feel about them?
I think Jack is going to be like a good key person in the fights for this because he can stop 1, 2, 3. Wait, no, yeah, 2 of Goliath's abilities with that repulsion ray.
Yeah, and even so, we actually just saw something really nice by Avatar Kane using his Thunderchild Leap Smash version. And he actually used it to get himself to the medic as opposed to using it to hit the monster because he needed to get away and he didn't have the jetpack available. That was a very nice choice by him to be able to do that because he knew he needed to get away, and by the time he'd be ready to re-engage with his health pool, he chose to wait it up.
Yeah, another thing, someone in the chat, I think it was One Shot Pony, said that they were playing Graham Slam. I thought that was really funny. That killed me. Armadon OP.
Oh man, Armadon just slapping him, and we can see a little bit of a disjoint there. Monster does have host right, so we have a 40 millisecond, and I'm guessing this is a European team right now, based off of the ping connections and whatnot. Doing what they can. Avatar Kane's doing some work as Lennox, trying to get some poking at the long distances. Meteor Goliath is just one of the most mobile monsters in the game, choosing to mitigate all around the perimeter of this dome as they're just trying to lock him down. Hank's doing what he can. Jack's trying to slow him down, but not quite able to get the angle that he wants, as Mr. Dude's just going to be able to push himself forward and traverse as far as he wishes at this point. And he's going to cut right through the middle of the map, get his distance. They threw an orbital in front of him, but it was just a little bit behind him, and so it wasn't quite ahead of him far enough.
So no health damage after that.
No, which means Illusional's doing a great job so far getting himself stage 2 ready. And he's going to evolve knowing that the orbital's on cooldown. He doesn't care about Skylines, although he'd only get hit by half of it. So there's no way for them to punish this evolve in open terrain, really.
Assault's going to get there. What? What? Why did you stop?
3 Reavers, and I don't know.
He should have kept going.
Maybe it was just a positioning thing. Wanted to keep line of sight.
Yeah.
There's different options available. Maybe he knew his teammates were going to have to deal with the Crow Bill in the back because this is a high wildlife. Just because you can go forward doesn't mean you should, right? So that's something that to keep in mind is that just because you have, clear sight line doesn't mean that you should run forward if your teammates may need you behind. So Mr. Dude already at half armor, slowly building up, has a couple meets towards his evolve meter, and he's going to be trying to get himself ready for stage 3 while the Hunter team's going to be trying to close in. Dome is ready, so Terrapin's going to be trying to get himself in position. Avatar Kane's going to be pushing himself forward. But now, since we are at the evolve stage, let's look at the perks. We have damage bonus being chosen by Mr. Dude, which is definitely a great counter to Hank. Because of his shielding ability, you'll be able to burn right through the shields. Oh, here comes a plant. There it is! Jack's in a plant, and quickly popped out. Doesn't make it any less funny, though. Plants, the ultimate enemy of sheer.
Oh man,
it's not mammoth birds; it's plants.
Almost equal to the hunter in Left 4 Dead. So annoying.
Oh man, hunters are deadly. Jack coming in with the repulsor, slowing him down. Rocket picked up, hits Corvus right on the high ground. Going to get a Hank that's burning, though. He's going to land in the water, which is going to extinguish the flames, but it's not quite enough. And Timmy the Tyrant's right there, but is they going to reveal? There comes the charge for the finish. Corvus is down. First strike on Hank. Leaf Smash being used. Lands on Avatar Kane. He's going to be trying to get him off that body. Not quite able to. Timmy the Tyrant's going to be sitting right there just kind of watching the fight right now as he's looking at the Hunter saying, I'm not going to help you. You guys are in my pit now. And now you're in my pit.
No.
Oh, man. Orbital coming down. Timmy the Tyrant's doing work right now, and he's just melting faces, eating it, chewing on them. No, Monster, we don't want to watch you. We want to watch Timmy versus Avatar Kane in the background. His Terrapin right now is getting focused by Illusional, trying to melt through Hank, however, is back alive, and he's going to be putting that shield on, keeping Terrapin alive. Rocket's picked up, goes out on Corvus. They're almost through armor, and down comes the Dome. Just want to make sure they're able to get the fight going on in. Here comes the high ground. Leaf Smash comes in, connects on Corvus, building up towards that community challenge. If you haven't done it this week, make sure you do that. We want to make sure we get that sexy skin. Rocket's picked up, blocked by Avatar, charge being used, pushing Avatar. He pops his personal, beginning to keep himself alive, and Rogue Val's going to be using that passive AoE heal burst. Here comes the Jack tracking satellite, which is going to deal some nice damage to Mr. Dude Illusional if he does get hit by it, but in fact, he does dodge it. So he doesn't take that damage.
I love how the Tyrant just sat there throughout most of the fight, and then right when supports, or who was it, Assault was in like the worst position possible, just decided, you know what, I'll go in now.
And support's getting rocked around like a hurricane this game as he's just getting melted around, bobbed in, and there's a second strike. One thing to note in QuickShot is one of the most effective tactics for Monster players is just building strikes, which is what we're seeing right now. It's not always the best idea to put a Hunter in the dropship. If you can get a second strike, you're better off getting the second strike, then putting them in the dropship. Because that makes your next fight that much easier.
Agreed.
You only lost.
I'm not seeing a lot of repulsion from Jack, though. I have not seen him he needs to time it a little better or something. Stay in front of the monster. Yeah, I just haven't seen it that much.
Well, he's running reload, so he only has a couple seconds of it.
Yeah.
So it's hard to make sure you get the full thing, especially considering how quickly it burns out when you don't have capacity. But that extra reload means in between you can get some good pistol shots and then more tracking satellites out. So if you're looking at
what I do is I wait till you see the, like, I always keep my eyes on the monster, never put my back to it, and I just wait till I see him. Like, you can usually predict when the monster's about to leap or something, so I usually wait, just save it for those key abilities that he needs to land, like a charge or a leap smash.
Yeah. And damage perk is definitely making its money worth. He's already burned through Hank twice. As we got double reload on Corvus and Terrapin, we got capacity on Rogue Val, we got movement speed on Avatar Kane, aka Mavis. In case you're curious. He's also known as Mavis or Avatar Kane, either or. It's really, you know, personal preference. Which one do you want to call him?
I like Kane, because it reminds me of Deckard Kane from Diablo.
Yeah, yeah. Stay a while and listen.
The Heraldic Scroll.
Oh, do we have another plant? Is that a plant? No, it's a Blitz Leopards. They're having fun. But Illusional is going to be going for the Evolve. Does get hit by the tracking satellite, so he doesn't get the bonus damage because it didn't connect until after he evolved, so it didn't actually, it really didn't do any damage. But Avatar Kane's already starting with the anti-air cannon. Doesn't want to commit too far forward because he wants to stay in a good position with his team. Here comes the leap, though. Gets repulsed by Jack.
That's a good repulse.
Stage 3, 2 minutes remaining, and so we are at the 8-minute mark. Timer stopped as we're looking at it. Leaf Smash comes in from the Thunder Child. Going to be going in on Illusional, who's right now on the rock in the middle, trying to see what he can get. And here comes the Repulsor just doing work, keeping him right off Corvus. Rocket's picked up. Falling Rock lands on Avatar. Gets some AoE damage, and we see that quickly being healed up by Rogue Valves. It's just bouncing all over. Corvus is getting low, though, getting exceptionally burned. That healing is bouncing around onto the cloaked Corvus. Here comes the leap for the finish, though. Down goes Corvus. 1 minute dropship timer has started. First sneak pounce going in on Terrapin. Going to be burning him through Tron to get out of this dome because he is almost out. Avatar Kane trying to get some damage in the back. We're going to see more of the burn. Avatar Kane still trying to melt away. More stabby with the pokey stick. Going to be looking to see what he gets. 4 bars of health remaining, down to almost 3. Rocket's picked up, goes in, does connect on Avatar. Terrapin's now been picked up by Rogue Val. Rogue Val's doing what she can. Linares doing a great job with that healing, keeping everyone healed up and everyone topped up. Here comes the Thunder Child punch. Going to be going in, comes on in, rocks it in with another rock to the face from Mr. Dude to Avatar. Paying him back for that kick to the face with that Thunder Child. Can we look at the melt? Here comes the charge, bringing him down to 2 bars of health, though, left on Illusional. Going in for the finish. Terrapin's going to get talked down if Terrapin burns down, which he does. If he gets the stealth bounce, this could be it. We're down to us under 2 bars of health. Leap Smash comes in, knocks him around. AoE healing going to be coming in effect if he gets knocked too far. Here comes the stealth maps, though, for the finish. Bring it down. 10 seconds left on dropship. Isn't enough time. And down goes the Hunter team. Monster wins. Match 2, giving them a 2-0 lead in this best of 3.
See, if it wasn't for the fire damage that Meteor Goliath does, Jack might have survived that rock throw, but the fire damage ended it, and that probably changed the game.
So that brings it to a 2-0 lead in favor of Waggy Butt over Team Flubber Troops, which means Flubber Troop goes to the community rounds, which is the arena, which starts in about 15 minutes. And once the first round's completed, the community rounds start. And then after that, we're going to be going into the next round of the hunt side of things, because the community side does have arena, so it's a way for people to get to know each other. But for those guys watching at home, this is where we do the quick fading fit out for the sake of editing. We'll have more details for those of you watching live, and we'll be able to answer any questions you got. So stay tuned, guys. Stay awesome. Great games all around. Back in a minute.